A lot of people nowadays have chosen to work remotely because it offers more flexibility on how and where they conduct their work. Doing remote jobs and freelancing has afforded people to work within the confines of their home, while some enjoy this freedom to travel anywhere they want without worrying about going to the office. But a common problem for digital nomads nowadays is figuring out where to do their remote work. Beachgoers who prefer working while enjoying the seaside have trouble having decent internet connections, while others can't find a quiet place to conduct their Zoom meetings. So in this video, we're here to address these common problems by giving you a list of the best digital nomad destinations in the country. What's up, savvy expats? This is Isabella once again giving you local tips about the Philippines. So let's start. First on the list is Cebu City. Cebu is known as the Queen City of the South for a reason. Apart from being the Philippines' oldest city, Cebu is also the heart of Metro Cebu, the country's second largest metropolitan region after Metro Manila. Urban Cebu is a mix of historic heritage sites and new construction. Several historical landmarks may be found among the high-rise structures and large retail malls, depicting the fight for Philippine independence and the way of life of early Cebuanos. The city is vibrant and full of life. It is one of the most well-known nightlife scenes in the region, with pubs, clubs, and discos staying up into the early hours of the morning to accommodate partygoers. And if you want to get away from it all, Cebu is the best spot to go because it is the gateway to various gorgeous islands, beaches, and waterfalls, whether in Cebu municipalities or surrounding provinces like Bohol and Negros Oriental. The ideal time to visit Cebu City is from December to February. It's regarded as the entryway to paradise since it is close to some of the most stunning, undeveloped beaches including Bantayan, Camotes, Mactan, and Malapascua. There are many ways to get to Cebu City depending on your starting point. The transportations available is through plane, bus, and boat, and most of these will take you a few hours before you arrive at your destination. As you arrive in Cebu, there are plenty of places that you can visit while enjoying your remote working arrangements. First is the Basilica del Santo Niño. The building of Basilica del Santo Niño, the Philippines' oldest Catholic church, was constructed in 1735. The church was built on the site where the picture of Santo Niño was discovered after the hamlet was burned down. The miraculous picture is the focal point of both the church and the Sinulog Festival in Cebu. Ancient artworks are housed in this Baroque church, which features magnificent archways and stunning stained glass windows. Second on the list is Cebu Ocean Park. Cebu Ocean Park is also home to the Philippines' largest oceanarium, in addition to being the first marine park in Visayas and Mindanao. The lagoon, jungle trek, and glass bottom ride are just a few of the activities that will captivate visitors of all ages. It provides event spaces as well as cutting-edge function rooms for conventions, celebrations, and parties. Third on the list is Colon Street. Cebu has Colon while Manila has Escolta. Colon Street, named after Cristobal Colon, is a historic street in Cebu that is commonly referred to as the Philippines' oldest street, while other scholars disagree. Locals frequent this street because it's an excellent area to buy apparel, shoes, jewelry, and accessories. Fourth on the list is Sky Experience Adventure. Sky Experience Adventure, a theme park located atop the Crown Regency Hotel, provides daring activities such as Skywalk Extreme, which involves walking across translucent glass flooring on the edge of the hotel building. When in Cebu City, adrenaline seekers should not miss this exhilarating activity. Last but not the least, Tops Lookout. Tops Lookout is another location with a panoramic view of Cebu City. The breathtaking view, especially at night, is not the only reason to visit this location. It features a fortress-like viewing platform with lush foliage and circular stone construction, making it ideal for romantic picture sessions. While these recommendations also sound fitting for tourists, digital nomads can also enjoy these attractions, especially if it's their first time visiting the city. There are many high-class restaurants in the city, and here are the most recommended restaurants for you. First is ANZANI. ANZANI is a fine dining establishment that specializes in Italian cuisine using ingredients including tomatoes, olives, chickpeas, herbs, lemon, and cheese. Aside from excellent lunch and supper menus, the restaurant also offers customers access to its 1,250-bottle wine vault. ANZANI, located above the Nivelle Hills, provides a panoramic view of Cebu. It's kind of pricey, but it's well worth it for someone who wishes to indulge once in a while. If you prefer a less expensive meal that you want to try while working remotely, then CASA VERDE is a good fit for you. The restaurant serves enormous portions of all American classics, including ribs, hog steaks, tenderloin, and burgers. While the menu has a variety of Western meals, the setting is traditional Filipino. During peak hours, expect a huge line of people waiting to be seated at Casa Verde, which is popular with both residents and visitors. Lastly is Larsen Barbecue. Larsen's eating experience in Cebu isn't complete without a meal or two. Larsen is not a luxury restaurant, but rather an open-air food court with roughly 30 vendors selling grilled meat, fish, and the famed Cebu chorizo. It's open 24 hours a day and is ideal for budget travelers. There are many accommodations for rent in the city depending on your budget. For around 15,000 pesos per month in living costs, you may rent a studio apartment. You can easily discover short-term condominiums or flats on the internet. I checked the costs of apartments in Airbnb, but it's more expensive than renting directly through sites like RentPad. For instance, RentPad, a website, is now becoming quite popular. Additionally, if your stay at Cebu is less than a month, choosing to stay in a guest house is a wise choice. There's a good chance that you may meet lovely folks there. There are many activities to enjoy in Cebu City during your free time. In MACTAN Island, for instance, you may enroll in a scuba diving course. You can swim with whale sharks in Oslob City in the south. Malapascua, Bantayan, and Camotes Islands, which are all stunning, are located in the northern side. They are the ideal vacation spots for anyone who dislikes crowded beaches. Moalboal, known as the Diver's Paradise and where you may enjoy a sardine tornado, is also located in the heart of Cebu Island. The world's tiniest monkey, as well as the famous chocolate hills, can also be found in Bohol Island. Additionally, there are possibilities to study a variety of skills at cheaper costs than in other nations, including design, photography, and dance. One of my friends, for instance, is paying 150 pesos or $3 every hour to study video editing. Amazing, right? Of course, as a digital nomad, internet speed should be your top priority if you operate remotely. In response to this query, it may be said that internet speeds in the Philippines are generally slow. However, a mobile internet connection is adequate, but I advise using a co-working space if you want to remain for longer than a month. For instance, the co-working facility called II Office, run by the Japanese firm LIG, is an ideal place if you want uninterrupted internet and focus. In addition, a Space Cebu nearby is suggested. These co-working facilities cost around 4,000 pesos or $80 per month, which I think is a decent price considering the good working environment and fast internet connection. Number 2 on the list is Makati City. Makati City is located in the center of Metro Manila, bordered by the cities of Mandaluyong, Pasig, Taguig, Pasay, and Manila, as well as the Pateros municipality. The city is a lively metropolis with a variety of financial, commercial, and economic hubs and is home to major banks, business, and global corporations. Luxury hotels, restaurants, and shopping centers with both local and international brands can be found throughout the city. Certainly, the city provides everything a contemporary lifestyle requires. You can visit Makati all throughout the year. It has an average temperature ranging from 28 degrees Celsius in January to 33 degrees Celsius in April. Getting to Makati is relatively easy if you're already in Metro Manila. You can just take a bus, the train, or book a cab to go there. If you're in Visayas or Mindanao, however, you can take a bicycle. Just kidding. A plane ride actually would be a better option, which lands you in Ninoy Aquino International Airport. As a digital nomad, you can visit several places while staying there. The first is to roam around Greenbelt. Michael Kors, Marc Jacobs, DKNY, Kenneth Cole, and many other high-end retailers and luxury brands have their flagship stores here. Restaurants of all kinds that cater to different tastes are also available. For the best shopping, entertainment, and leisure experience, the mall has more than 300 booths in total. The Greenbelt Park, located in the middle of the complex, offers visitors a chance to take in the scenery and the tranquility of the surrounding plants, flowers, and ponds. The second is to explore Glorieta Mall Complex. There's a lot to discover in Glorieta Mall Complex, whether it's local or international shops, fast food restaurants, or fine dining. If you have a free day and you're planning to get to know more about the Philippines, then going to Ayala Museum 2 may be an ideal trip for you. For one, it's the most prominent museum in the city, located at the center of Makati's central business district, which will give you ease if you want to continue working afterwards. It's an excellent resource for learning everything there is to know about the Philippine history, culture, art, and legacy, spanning from prehistoric times to the present. If you're feeling a bit stressed from work and want to get a bit of relaxation, just like me, then you can head to Makati's greeneries. Although Makati is surrounded by high-rise buildings, there are still green spots where people may unwind and admire the beauty of nature. In addition to Greenbelt Park, visitors may visit the Ayala Triangle Gardens to take in the scenery or work up a sweat by exercising or running. After visiting popular places in the city and working, I know that you'll be looking to fill your appetite. So here are the restaurants I recommend you eat while staying in the city. First is the WILDFLOUR Cafe and Bakery. The WILDFLOUR Cafe and Bakery has several locations and serves a variety of Western baked goods such as cakes, donuts, croissants, pies, and cookies. You can also go vegan with their choices like salads, smoothies, and shakes. A few of their must-try dishes are their WILDFLOUR breakfast, fried chicken and waffles, chewy chocolate chip cookies, creme brulee scones, and Nutella Danish. Secondly is the Hummus Elijah. Hummus Elijah is a joint that serves traditional Middle Eastern foods including shakshuka, falafel sandwiches, and hummus. The restaurant is a wonderful choice for unexpected late-night appetites because it opens early and closes late. Third is Blackbird. Blackbird, a chic eating spot distinguished by its aviation motif, is located near the Nielsen Tower. A few of the must-order items on the restaurant's large menu are branzino filet, crab cakes, and steaks. Although the price range is a little high, the food's quality more than makes up for it. The fourth one is the Benjarong Thai restaurant. At the Dusit Thani, Manila, there's a gourmet dining establishment called Benjarong. It is the greatest location in the city to eat real traditional Thai food prepared using contemporary methods. Benjarong offers a bar and a section with live cooking in addition to the dining sections for an entertaining eating experience. You can try the 72-hour beef curry, Kloy Gung, tiger prawn fried rice, and spicy tom yum soup. While finding a monthly rental in Bali, Bangkok, or Saigon won't be difficult, Makati can be a little more challenging because it's considered a business district. Depending on where you are, Airbnb pricing might be fairly high. Finding a nearby listing that allows month-to-month leasing is your best chance. For example, we might suggest Poblacion or San Lorenzo. Lamudi and Craigslist are both reliable search engines. Additionally, some hotels provide monthly prices. The internet connection in Makati is pretty okay in my opinion, but it doesn't imply that there's decent internet available since fiber internet has gradually become more prevalent in affluent areas like Rockwell, Greenbelt, and Legazpi Village. Planning your employment and living arrangements is a smart idea before actually getting there. It's also smart to request an internet speed test from your host before making a reservation if you decide to use Airbnb. But if you want to be sure, you can have a pocket Wi-Fi with you. Makati is highly vibrant. There's always something going on in this town regardless of the time of the day. The nightlife in the city is also flourishing, and Poblacion is the best-known neighborhood for this. If you know where to look, you may find a combination of upscale rooftop bars, inexpensive drinks, and fantastic live music. Don Pedro Street is a popular party street, but bars can be found all over the area. If TGIF is something you heavily ascribe to at work, then you can spend your Friday nights or any nights in Poblacion. And that's it for part 1 of the best places in the Philippines for digital nomads. Do you have any questions that you want us to answer? You can comment them down below. Also, if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Once again, this is Isabella, and I'll see you guys in our part 2 video. I'll see you guys soon.